Hey guys, so today I have this MacBook Air. It's a 2015 and got an estate sale for about 200 bucks. Not bad, works good. It has 8 gigs of memory, but it only has 256 gig solid state drive. I want to bump that up a little bit, so I have here a PCIe or what they call an M.2 drive, solid state drive. This one's 512 gigs. I could bump it up to a terabyte if I wanted to, but I'm going to use this. I'm actually not really sure what I'm going to use it for, but I got it for a good deal. So the only tool you're going to need for this whole job is a T5 Torx right here. So you need a T5, which is they call it another some weird name. I can't remember what it was, but I just call it a Torx. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all these screws out. Like I said, the 2 in the back are a little longer, and the rest are all the same size. Put all this stuff back. Now go ahead and take the others off. So you can see these are pretty short. I'll go ahead and speed this up. All right, all the screws are off. You just stick your finger underneath it and pull it up, and it'll come loose. That's it. Here is your existing M.2 drive. Same size screw. Take the screw out right here. The first thing you want to do though is right here is the battery. Connection for the battery. Lift up on this little tab, pull it away from the connector, and disconnect it. That disconnects the battery. Then go ahead and stick this right inside. Okay. That didn't seem to... Weird. And this is a T4. That's strange. That seemed to work just perfect. Anyhow, once you have that out, lift up on the drive, wiggle it, pop it out. If your new drive has a heat sink or anything like that on it, keep it on it, don't take it off. You can see how you have one side of the connector is a little longer than the other. When you look at the connector on the motherboard, it will be the same way. So you can line them up, stick it in there, push it all the way back. Now see, this might be a problem because this heatsink doesn't want to, this heatsink's going to be a little bit of a problem. Let's see if we can get it in there. All right, there it goes. Yeah, it went in tight. It was off a little bit, but it was still able to torque it down. And it's sitting in there flush, so I think it'll be okay. Once you have this back on, take your battery. I think I got a hair on the motherboard. That's weird. I don't know where that came from. Take this connector, grab the little holder piece, pull it back, slide it in, and then push it all the way in. And make sure you connect your battery back up. Very important. Then take your cover, line up the front, take it down, squeeze, push down in the middle. That's where there's a little, I'll show you that real quick. There's this little right here. And that pushes into this right in the middle. That snaps the lid down. So you just line everything up, drop it down, push right down here, you'll hear it click. And that snaps that down. Then you can go ahead and put the screws all back in. All right. Open it up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a brand new operating system. So what we got to do is turn it on and hit Option Command R for recovery. As soon as we hear the tone. There it is, Option Command R. And we'll get starting internet recovery. And we got to wipe this drive. I think if we tell it to install the operating system from the internet, I think it's going to wipe it anyhow, but we'll check to make sure. Because I want to upgrade this thing. It had Catalina on it. I'd like to get it at least to Big Sur. I think that should work for this. I'm going to let this run. All right, so here we are. We don't want to restore from anything. We want to reinstall OS. But the first thing we want to do is go up to Utilities. Where is it? I don't think I'll have to actually. Oh, sorry. It's right here. Disk Utility. Go into Disk Utility. We want to erase this drive, everything that's on it. Right here. Erase. Doesn't matter. We're just going to leave it. We're going to call it Macintosh HD. Oh, I think I spelled Macintosh wrong. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Let's try that again. Macintosh, hard drive, erase, done. Close this, reinstall OS X, continue. See what it tries to give me. El Capitan. But I'll take it. Click OK, click continue. I got 81% battery, which is good. Agree. Select what drive. Tell it to install. I want to continue. I got plenty of time. 81%. So it looks like it'll take about 20 minutes. Once that's all done, you're updated. You have an updated solid state drive. Now you can't update the, well, you can update the RAM if you're skilled in surface mounted chips, because the RAM is mounted to the back of the motherboard. So unless you're skilled in doing something like that, I wouldn't even bother. But this has 8 gigs of memory, so that's plenty for me. That's all there is to it. If you have any questions, leave some comments below and subscribe. Talk to you later.